We will continue with the example questions. Using Cauchy's integral formula, evaluate integral over c z plus 4 by z square plus 2z plus 5 dz, where c is the circle, modulus z plus 1 minus I is equal to 2. So here solution. Here first we have to find the z value in the denominator. So we take the denominator of this integral equation. Okay, z square plus 2z plus 5 is equal to 0. So we equate it to 0, and since it is a quadratic equation, we can apply the formula minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and we can find the roots here. Or we can find the roots by factorization also. Since we have complex root, we apply that formula. So you take this formula, a, b, c is 1, 2 and 5. That is coefficient of z square is 1, coefficient of z square is 1, coefficient of z is 2, and the constant term is 5. So applying that equation, we get minus 2 plus or minus root of 4 minus 20 by 2. And here within square root, we get root of minus 16. Root of minus 16 is 4i. Whenever you get negative within square root, you have to take I. So now taking 2 as common term. So here taking 2 as common term, we get, so minus 1 plus or minus 2i. So here 1, 2 is 2. Here 2 2s are 4. So 1 and 2. You get minus 1 plus or minus 2i. Now z values are minus 1 plus 2i, minus 1 minus 2i. Now I take the first z value as alpha and second z value as beta. So given quadratic equation can be written as z minus alpha into z minus beta. Okay, z minus alpha into z minus beta. Because whenever we have two roots, suppose we get z is equal to some value. For example, I am telling z 2 3 means we will write z minus 2 into z minus 3. We can write the given equation in factor form if 2 and 3 are the roots. Similarly, here we have alpha and beta as the roots. Since alpha and beta are the roots, we can write the given equation as z minus alpha into z minus beta. Okay, so assuming the values, assuming the roots as alpha and beta, we can write the given equation as z minus alpha into z minus beta. Now consider z is equal to alpha. So now we have to verify whether this alpha point lies inside the curve or outside the curve. So we'll take the curve. What is the curve here? It is a circle, right? So here you see C is a circle, modulus z plus 1 minus I is equal to 2. So now whenever you get equation like this, we treat it as a circle, right? We know it is a circle, also it is given. And how to find whether this particular point lies inside or outside? For z we will make the substitution, okay? For z we will make the substitution, that is alpha value, we will substitute it for z, and we will verify whether that is less than 2 or greater than 2. We know this is radius. If it is less than radius, then it lies inside. If it is greater than radius, then it lies outside. So that is the verification part here. So we take modulus z plus 1 minus I. That is the given circle we take. Okay, we take the given circle and we substitute. And we substitute for z. Z is minus 1 plus 2i. So instead of this z value minus 1 plus 2i, then plus 1 minus I. Now here plus 1 minus 1 will be eliminated. 2i minus I, it is I. So modulus I, after solving this, cancelling, we get modulus I, which is equal to, what is mod? We know mod a plus ib is square root of a square plus b square. So mod I is equal to, I means we have only the imaginary part, real part is 0, right? 0 plus I means 0 plus I. That is square root of 0 square plus 1 square. We have to square the real part and the imaginary part here. So 0 square plus 1 square, that is root 1, we get 1 here. So now 1 is less than 2. What about the radius of the circle? It is given in the question that the circle is of radius 2. But when we substitute z value, we get 1 and 1 is less than 2. Therefore, alpha lies inside the given circle C. So whenever that value, we have to draw the, without drawing the circle also we can prove. That's why we are following this method. So we are not drawing the circle here. Just you consider that circle, substitute z, and when you substitute z, it is less than radius. Radius of the circle is 2 here. So when radius is less 2 and 1 is less than 2, we say alpha lies inside C. Now let us take the second value, minus 1 minus 2i, that is beta value. Z is equal to minus 1 minus 2i. Z is equal to beta, and it is here, right? And we substitute beta for Z, minus 1 minus 2i, and then we can calculate this. Minus 1 and plus 1 will be eliminated. Minus 2i minus I is minus 3i. Minus 3i also the same concept we follow. Modulus of minus 3i means this is modulus of 0 minus 3i, right? Which is equal to root of 0 square plus minus 3 the whole square. We follow this method. Okay, a square plus b square. So real and imaginary. Here real part is 0. So 0 square plus minus 3 the whole square. Imaginary part don't take this I, only minus 3 we have to take. That is root 9, that is 3, which is greater than 2. 2 greater than radius. Therefore beta lies outside. When it is value is greater than the radius, we consider that particular point lies outside the circle. So here we say beta lies outside the curve C. Now we take this, and as usual Z plus 4, denominator can be taken as, what about the denominator? That is this particular equation. Roots are alpha and beta, right? So we can write it as Z minus alpha into Z minus beta. So I have taken denominator as Z minus alpha into Z minus beta. So this is what we are going to integrate, and this is our question. And now we take the outside part. Beta lies outside, as we have learned in the previous problems. Whenever a particular point lies outside, we have to take that to the numerator. Since Z minus beta lies outside, that means beta lies outside, we take Z minus beta together with the numerator. Z plus 4 by Z minus beta divided by Z minus alpha dz. Now by Cauchy integral formula, since alpha lies inside, alpha lies inside, what is Cauchy integral formula? We know it is 2 pi I f of a. 2 pi I f of a is the inside point, okay? Alpha lies inside. We can write, since alpha lies inside by Cauchy formula, we get the answer as 2 pi I by Cauchy formula. Okay, Cauchy integral formula, we get 2 pi I f of a, that is f of alpha. What is a here? A is alpha, f of alpha. So we know alpha and beta value. We have the alpha and beta value. Alpha is minus 1 plus 2i, beta is minus 1 minus 2i. So alpha can be replaced by minus 1 plus 2i. Okay, so here we replace alpha by minus 1 plus 2i. Now how to find f of minus 1 plus 2i? We can find f of minus 1 plus 2i. We know f of z is the numerator. What is the numerator here? Numerator is z plus 4 by z minus beta. Z plus 4 by z minus beta is the numerator, and here z can be replaced by minus 1 plus 2i. So f of z is this one. What is f of minus 1 plus 2i? Instead of z we have to take minus 1 plus 2i. So replace, in order to find this particular term, we replace z by minus 1 plus 2i. So instead of z you take minus 1 plus 2i. So replace this z and z by minus 1 plus 2i, minus 1 plus 2i in the numerator, and denominator instead of z we take minus 1 plus 2i. So we have plus 4 minus 1 plus 2i minus beta. Minus beta, what is beta value? Beta value is minus 1 minus 2i. So minus of minus 1 minus 2i, this is beta value. Now solving this, denominator minus 1 plus 2i, minus into minus plus 1, minus into minus plus 2i. Now here 2i, what is minus 1 plus 4? It is 3. Here also minus 1 plus 1 eliminated, we get 2i plus 2i 4i. Now substitute this value here, okay? F of, instead of f of minus 1 plus 2i, we can substitute 2i plus 3 by 4i. Now here this I and I will be eliminated. Also 2 and this will be eliminated. So we get pi by 2, 2i plus 3. So value of the given integral, our answer is pi by 2 into 2i plus 3. Similarly, students, you can try this question on your own. Okay, a slight difference only. So it's also an important question. Both the questions are important. You can try this on your own. So in the previous problem, instead of a plus, we have minus. Modulus is at plus 1. Minus I is the previous question. Here you have plus I. So you can follow the same step. Find the z value. You can take as alpha, beta. Then you verify whether it lies inside or outside. Okay, you have the hint here. So you can find out if alpha is lying outside, you have to take alpha to the numerator. Beta, you can consider beta also. You can apply the same concept. Okay, beta lies inside and alpha lies outside. So after rewriting the equation, outside point, the same concept you are applying. Then you can take 2 pi I f of beta here. Okay, you should follow this step. 2 pi I f of beta, and you find f of beta as in the previous problem. So f of z is the numerator, z plus 1 by z minus alpha. Substitute f of beta, instead of z you take beta. Alpha can also be replaced by that given, that is the value which you have got here, and then you follow the steps. 2 pi I f of beta, substitute f of beta to get the answer. Okay. So your final answer will be pi I. You can do this on your own. Okay.